What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Jason, or Jason. It's easier, better. We are back in Runescape 3 for episode 2 of Noob Tonight, where I revisit my childhood Runescape account and do generalized leveling. This week I was planning on training ranged, but then I found out it was gathering week, so plans changed. Anyways, let's get to training. On day 1, I turned in some daily challenges and we hit 51 fishing and 47 summoning. Then we hopped into Treasure Hunter, started out with a medium prismatic fallen star, then we get 5 times small fallen stars, then 2 times small fallen stars, 4 times medium stars, and then finally just 1 small star. And I don't really know what I want to put it in. So we'll see what bonus XP I have. I don't think I have any smithing right now. Yeah, so we'll put it in smithing. Alright, let's go. After that, I head to Blue Dragons to train my range because I didn't know that gathering was going to be an extra 50% XP this week, and we go ahead and get a range level 59 ranged, which is awesome, but sadly I was tired this night, so that's where we end day 1. I'll see you on day 2. Day 2, we started with Mosaic Crystals Treasure Hunter. We got a medium prismatic fallen star, but I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was just clicking on things and seeing what the prize was. We got a thieving fallen star, and then a small farming lamp, and that was it. So we'll go ahead and put those into our XP. So first we go ahead and use all the medium ones into divination, and then add those to our XP. And we get a farming level, so can't be too mad about that. 16 farming. Then we go and work on divination. We get level 25 hunter. Always love passive XP, which is awesome. We also get level 52 divination, and then we get level 53 divination. After we work on divination, we go ahead and start working on mining. I went to the Varrock mine and got level 44, but I'm just mining some adamant ore, trying to get to level 50 during this extra gathering XP week, where we get an extra 50% XP for gathering levels or gathering skills, and we get 45 to 50 mining during this, which is awesome because that means we are one step closer to having level 50 in all of our skills. So there is 48 mining and 49 mining, and I promise I'm gonna try and stop counting every level, but I don't really know what else to do yet. So there's 50 mining, so we're one step closer to level 50 in all of our skills, and that's gonna wrap up day 2. I'll see you on day 3. We start off day 3 with more mosaic crystals. We get a medium fallen star for fletching, a small summoning lamp, a small fallen star for agility, and I really want to click on these. I hate this form of treasure hunter. I don't understand it at all. And then I finally pick a medium fallen star. So we'll get into grabbing those prizes. I just found out I got 100 oddments, so that's awesome. But we'll get into these things. I go ahead and put them into divination, and then their respected skills, agility, summoning, and something else. I don't even remember. But then I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this lamp. So I sit and I think and I think, and I'm like, ooh, I'll put it in smithing. No, I'll put it in crafting. No, I'll put it in mining. Well, I don't want to do any of that. I get nervous, so I just put it into divination. It looks like I'm going to put it in crafting or herb lore or something. Nah, divination. Lock it in. So let's get into day 3. I decide to go and add some acorns to some pots because we're going to be working on farming, and I really have no idea what I'm doing here. Like, farming is my worst skill, I have to say. So I fill up these oak seedlings with water, and then I go to Taverly to put it in the ground, and I put my compost in there, and I inspect it, and I'm like, oh, I've got compost in there, I'm ready. So I click my thing, and then I put it there, and nothing happens. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then weeds come back, so I rake it again, then I inspect it again, and then my oak seedlings pop up, and I'm like, oh my god, that's what's supposed to happen. So I try again and stick it in, and we get a farming level. That's 17 farming, but we don't get any more, so that's it for farming today, I guess. So I'm like, oh, I'll go to the Grand Exchange, buy a dragon hatchet, and let's go work on wood cutting, because we gotta have the best tools. So I buy the dragon hatchet for like 3 mil, and I'm like, alright, let's go chop some yew trees. I'm out there, I'm chopping, I'm doing my thing, and we get level 66 wood cutting, but honestly, that's the last time we work on wood cutting, and that was a waste of 3 mil, TBH. So then I was like, oh, I'll buy a steel mattock and go play some archaeology. I was getting in the fort entrance, got 24 right off the bat, just like that. And then I found the Centurion seal, I think. And I was like, oh, let me deposit some material, go in and restore this guy so that I can get in that thing, the fort thing, you know. And I got level 25 from restoring that, and I was like, oh my god, archaeology is going by so fast, dude. So I'm like, okay, run over there, let's get in there. And I really didn't know how to get in, so I was like, oh, now to open this. And I hold the seal up, and I'm like, what's going on? And I get another level just for showing up. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. Then I went and talked to Liam, because I was like, I gotta get in this prison door because there's better XP on the other side, but I really didn't know what I was doing. Again, I should really start watching guides before just jumping into stuff, but what's the fun in that? I like to learn on my own. And so I finally found out I gotta mine or archaeology some stuff, and I got level 27, and then I was like, oh, I'm close to level 28. I'm trying to restore this effigy, and I got level 28, and then I was like, oh, cool, I got enough materials now, so I'll run over here and restore it real quick. And so I run on over there, I deposit my materials, and then I restore my Zeros effigy, and that takes 5 seconds. I really don't like the way they made that take a couple seconds, but and then I was like, I'm close to level 29. Let me just go get level 29 real quick, because that would be fun. So I run back over there and do some more chopping. I don't know what to call what you do for archaeology. More dusting? More picking and dusting? I guess? Yeah. Some more picking and dusting. And we got level 29, just like that. And that's kind of where I ended my skilling for the day. We're going to open up these chests real quick, but other than that, that's the end of the day. So, like I said, we were going to go open up this chest. I get out the thing, and I'm like, oh, I don't really know what to get, because I hate this version of Treasure Hunter. It sucks. But I got the teak plank. So that's it for day 3, y'all. I'll catch you on day 4. Welcome to day 4. We start out with Treasure Hunter. Get a D&D monthly token. Start with that. Still indecisive in this because I still hate this version of Treasure Hunter. But I get a medium prismatic fallen star. And then we're done with that, and I go ahead and check out that I got a small protein pack, put the fallen star into divination, put that into strength, open the small cash stack. There's some money. We love it. Check out what we can get from here, and I think I'm going to go with protein memories because I like divination right now. Cool. So let's put that in the bank and get into the day. So I figured out what the pylon charges were, so I went ahead and put 4 in so that I could get faster XP for archaeology. Then we go ahead and start working on archaeology, and I found a Zeroshian training dummy, which is dope because we can restore that for XP, and then we get level 30 archaeology right here. Boom. We can now use a steel mattock, I think is how you say it. Mattock, yeah. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I've got trees from yesterday, so I'm digging up the dead tree in Lumbridge. Kind of sad. First one we go to is dead. Then we find the living one. That's kind of dope. We go ahead and get level 20 farming, which is cool. I still don't really understand how the skill works. I go ahead and chop down the tree, clear it up, dig it up, do what's necessary. Then we go on to the Grand Tree area. Just kidding. We go to Falador first, and we get level 20 farming there. See, I fooled you. You thought. And then this one's weird because so I chop down the tree. I'm chopping. Clear the tree. Ready, clear. And then it doesn't clear, so we try it again. Dig it up. And then it doesn't really dig up like the last one, so I don't know what's going on here. And then the tree just pops back up. Like, tree is already regrown. What? I don't get that. So I chop it again, and then I clear it up. I don't know what happens with that, so I'm new to farming. If that's normal, let me know. But for me, it was quite a surprise. Then we go to the Grand Tree, chop down or check the health, get level 21 farming here. So that's all the farming we're gonna do, because I'm just gonna chop down this tree, and then I go to buy acorns, and I can't buy them for a K each. So I'm like, I'm not spending that much on it. So we'll just put these pots in the bank, and then we find another dead tree in rock. This is the last tree we find, and it's sad that it's dead because I just want my farming XP. Like, I didn't do anything to the tree. I didn't kill it. That's not my fault. But we go back to archaeology, and we start doing that little like dusting and whatever archaeologists do, and we find another Zeroshian training dummy. Then I'm like, oh, I'll keep working on archaeology, get level 31 archaeology right there, which is cool. I don't really know what that helps us with, but I also found the custodian log page too, and I was like, oh, I'll read this real quick, and so I read through it, and I'm like, oh, I'll go open the prison door because I found the page, but it wasn't as easy as I thought it was. So I should have watched a guide, but I didn't, and now I know you need more than one. So then I'm like, oh, I'll just go back to digging then. So I go back to digging, and here I find a nice little premise elements, and we get level 32 archaeology, so that's cool. And then I'm like, okay, that's enough archaeology for right now. We'll go restore the Zeros effigy, and that gives us 770 XP. And then I'm like, oh, let's restore the other thing I got, the premise elements. But it took me a second to find it because it takes me a second, and then I went and got more materials real quick and then came back, and then I restored it. So we restore both of those, and yeah, we got level 33 archaeology from doing that. And then we go back into the cave mine, the dig site, and we add 5 more of the charges to it. Then I was like, okay, let's fix this broken dial and open the door because I found the other 2 journal pages from the custodian. And I'm like, alright, let's fix this. Let's investigate the door. And let's open it. I gotta be honest with you, I still had no clue how to open the door, so I was still struggling here. Still should have watched a guide first, but still did not. And so I just struggled for a minute, and I read through the things and tried to figure it out, but I couldn't. So in the end, I watched a guide, and I just clicked through the buttons. This is how you do it. You go purple, red, green, and then blue. And that's how you solve that puzzle. So if you're watching this as a guide, Lord help you. So then I'm like, oh, we got the door open. It worked. Yay. Let's talk to Liam real quick, see if we need anything. Good job. It's open. We go in and we're like, awesome. I'm inside this new area. I don't really know what to do here, but I'm in here, so let's go play in the ancient gravel. And then I needed level 47 to uncover this, so I got really bummed out, and I left. Then I went to work on divination, claimed a daily reward from the other day, got level 54 divination, so that was cool. Then I was just working on divination, another one of those things popped up, got level 26 hunter. I love getting hunter while I'm working on divination. Then we get 55 divination. We've still got a long way to go before we can do engineering. So I found another one of those glowing guys and got a level 27 hunter, and that's gonna do it for day 4. I will see you guys on the last day of the week, day 5. Welcome to day 5. We start out with treasure hunter getting a medium prismatic fallen star, then a medium XP lamp for fire making, medium XP lamp for wood cutting, and medium fallen star for divination. We go ahead and put our other star into divination and add that to fire making. Okay. Add that to wood cutting. Okay. Add that to divination. Open this chest. And we are gonna get something right here. What is it? Ooh, it's coming. It is a lucky Sarah Delman sword. Pretty cool. I don't know what that does, but we got it. And we're gonna go ahead and rub this huge prismatic lamp. Not sure what I'm gonna put it in. I could use it for a lot of things, but let's go with prayer. Prayer's a good choice. So we're going to put that into prayer. Oh, and we get level 48 prayer right there. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get into skilling for the day. So today we're just going to be doing summoning at this thing. Shout out to my brother, the other guy in the sombrero, upper right area of the screen. If you see him, give him a shout out. That's my boy. He told me about this place where I could just AFK summoning and rune crafting XP. So that was fantastic. We got a bunch of summoning levels here. Here's level 48. But like I said earlier in the video, I'm not just going to continue listing all the levels I get. I will let the game do that for me. So after that, I found out that I could collect these anomalies and make XP go faster, so that was cool. Made this a lot faster of a process. And level 50 summoning, there's another goal complete, but we're gonna go ahead and keep working on summoning, so I'll let you enjoy the music and watch this level up a couple times. So I really just wanted the Spirit Terror Bird from summoning, so we hit level 54 and then went ahead and switched to rune crafting. So that we could do some AFK rune crafting XP, and we got a bunch of levels from this. But like I said earlier, I'm not gonna talk through the levels, just watch and listen. I forgot about this tree that I planted the other day, so we're gonna go ahead and harvest it. We get level 22 farming, and we're also gonna go do our divination stuff. So we go and trade this lady, and I'm trying to find what I have. So I find it, contribute it. I already contributed that, so I don't know what to do with it. If you know, let me know, but for now I'm just gonna keep it. And we're back to doing this, so watch me move around and the weird little cuts. Enjoy. So my goal was to hit level 40 runecrafting, hit that, switch back to summoning, hit level 55, which was my goal for the day of summoning. So I hit 2 goals that day in leveling. Go ahead and get some jump for joy in there. After this, we're gonna head over to Shattered Worlds to trade and go ahead and get Bladed Dive, because I talked to my advisors, aka my brother, Parker, Patrick, and Todd, and they told me to go ahead and get it. So I got it, but that's gonna end it for day 5. After this, I go ahead and log back on to do the outro, and a couple things happen. So stay tuned just a moment. So I logged back on to do the outro and tell you how many levels I got, but I forgot that Runescape gave everyone like 15,000 oddments and a bunch of treasure hunter keys, so I went ahead and opened all of those and put them into various skills. I'll let you watch. I'm not going to talk through it though, and see if you guys enjoy that, or you'd rather have me tell you what I do with everything. So go ahead, watch that, and we'll get to the end skilling in just a moment. at the end of this 5 days, we got 66 levels total and spent about 2.88 million GP, but that's alright. We got some good levels out of it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd like to take this time to ask you to let me know how I did in the video, things you'd like to see me do differently, or things you'd just like to see me do in the future. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day. Good night. Peace, love, smiles, deuces.